So I'm reviewing the Astro A10 Gen 2 wired headset. I was lucky enough to pick this up during the Prime Day sale. So when I first opened it up, the very first thing that I noticed was the build quality. I really liked the way it looked as far as color, and it felt pretty heavy in my hand and it felt like something that wouldn't break. I was immediately familiar with the volume being on the wire. Even though I've been using a wireless headset, but in the past this is something that I have been comfortable with. My HyperX Cloud Stinger is a 10 out of 10, but that's a review for a different day. So to put it through its paces, I wanted to try it out on Overwatch on PC. I play this often, so I felt like it would be a perfect comparison. And for gaming on Overwatch, I would actually say it's decent. So when playing on console, that's where I thought I got the best benefit. It has the single wire, which also has a double wire prong attachment, and it works perfect. You plug it directly into your controller or your Steam Deck, and you instantly have microphone and audio output. So I thought that's where you get most of your value there, and that's honestly what I actually bought it for. If I go on trips, I could plug it right into my Steam Deck, play my Steam Deck while I'm on the flight, and save battery from doing wireless. But I definitely thought the biggest benefits came from playing on console and also playing on Steam Deck. So finally, let's look at the scores. We're gonna talk about sound, build quality, recording, through microphone, and comfort, which were the four most important things to me about this headset. So when it came to sound, I actually want to give this guy a 6 out of 10. It's decent. I haven't used a wired headset in a long time, but it actually was decent enough. Like I could hear footsteps and things when I play like a shooter like Overwatch or something like that. But it's definitely good enough, but I primarily plan to use it for my Steam Deck anyway. For build quality, I actually really like the build, the way it's built. It actually feels very well built and seems like it'll last a long time. So I actually wanted to give that one a 10 out of 10. But when it comes to recording, I'm also going to give that one a 6 out of 10. For a wired headset, I actually think that's really, really good. It does a decent enough job. I'm not using it to record videos or anything like that, but just like I said, I'm kind of going to be using it for the Steam Deck. And when it comes to comfort, I actually gave this one an 8 out of 10. It kind of felt a bit small on my ears. But if I had to wear it on a flight or something like that while I was playing my Steam Deck and not use my wired headset or wireless headsets, and try to save power with those, and also save power with using the Bluetooth, it's fairly comfortable, especially for something that I'm wearing kind of off my ear anyway usually, so I could kind of hear what's going on around me. But overall, pretty good headset, and the overall score I would say for this one is a 7 out of 10.
as well. These are also very good at canceling noise around you. And guys, I can't get over the fact that they're literally so comfortable and lightweight. Usually you'd get annoyed with having headphones on all the time, like you'd get a headache. These ones you don't. Even though they look bigger, they're like so lightweight and super nice. And it's also adjustable on both sides. So however small or large you need them to be, these ones adjust on both sides, which is super nice. And so on whatever gaming station you're wanting to use, if you're needing some new headphones, these ones are great. They also have an adjustable volume part on the cord, which is just another plus. And again, they're just so comfortable, great price, great quality all around.